Unfortunately, it's difficult to get any work done around that nettlesome survivalist. I suggest you avoid him at all costs. Yes, it must be some bizarre, crude sense of humor that drives someone like Adno Lee. The man has the nerve to say I don't stand up for myself. My former friend fell to the corrupted in the Shadow Mine area. In fact, you could go there and exact vengeance. Then tell Adno. Perhaps he'll finally leave me alone.
Again, the ghost of lost causes returns. And what have they discovered now? But this is my scroll. It was just a story. I wasn't there. Not with the Soul Wardens. Not when Doom closed in. I remember faces. Wardens, brothers and sisters. My second family. They left, didn't they? They left me behind. I don't think I care for this. Remembering things that want to stay forgotten. I searched for them. I did, but it was another time. Much too old to remember how old I am. Human lives may be eternal on this island, but human memories are not. Perhaps it's how we stay sane. I hope you too live long enough to forget. Everywhere. All over Aeternum. Or was it under Aeternum? I was adamant. I remember stone and iron, chisel and shovel. Maybe the mines. Adamant mines, or maybe not.
Back so soon? What's this? Ore from the Canary Mine? Tell me right now, who put you up to this? Nonsense. I didn't ask for this, and I shouldn't accept it. I suppose it may help in my research, however. Very well. Thank you.
Tekla told me she sent you out to Shadow Mine. You got her vengeance, did you? Indeed. I gave up then. If she's happy on her own, I'll let her be.
Corruption is most undoubtedly spreading across Aeternum right now. We must find a way to keep it outside our walls. Some time ago, a very unfortunate affair with corruption transpired at the Olcott family farm. I wonder if there may be clues there as to how we might fight it. Marietta Olcott became corrupted. Her husband locked her in the farmhouse and tried various medicinals. The rest of the family wound up becoming withered. Go there, destroy Marietta, and recover the medicinals.
I already know what Magistrate Clark hopes for. My help in defending against the corruption. I just have to decide whether that interests me. I do, and thanks to you, I visited Arcturus and completed my research there. I'm almost certain the ancients had methods of defending against the corruption. That, my new friend, is what we must figure out. Reduce the number of guardians in the Arcanar ruins, and I will go and continue my research there.
You found it, didn't you? Stone doesn't fade like memories, does it? Yes, I see it in your eyes. You've been there. The tomb of the Soul Wardens. I remember it now. The final resting place of my friends, my pride, my responsibility. I outlasted them all, you see. I laid them to rest. It wasn't how it was supposed to end. For the Soul Wardens, it was. And for me. I was just left behind somehow. Not for the corruption, of course. It never ends. The armies of the damned keep growing. No wardens left to put them in check. That's a terrible idea. You don't want that. It's a sacrifice you can't imagine. There's just one Soul Warden left, and he will soon fade as well. What you need is to toughen up, if you insist on this path. I remember an ancient place where initiates would go to train. I'll tell you what. If you can hold your own there, I'll entertain your crazy idea. Look who's returned. Apparently, this one means what they say. Still time to change your mind, you know. Save yourself from the unimaginable suffering. I was afraid you'd say that. I could have kept going to the end of the world in blissful ignorance if you hadn't come. Damn blast! Hope is such an annoying pest. It just keeps coming back. Like you. You know, Emperor Marcus Aurelius once said, "Death smiles at us all. The best we can do is smile back." Yes. I think I am finally ready to start smiling again. Becoming a Soul Warden is not like joining a social club or even a military order. A soul warden is not one who fights with a brawn or with their wit. They fight with their soul. Despair took them. There was a great war and we lost. We ran, but I was the only one to outrun that fate. Forgive me. It's been 500 years, but it still feels too soon. You will need a staff to focus the power of your soul, an Azoth staff. And by tradition, you must forge it for yourself, attune it to your soul and so forth. All rich with symbolic meaning, probably. My memory is still foggy, but it stands to reason you'll need the components first. I recall a cave on the northeast coast where we hid our valuables when we ran. Perhaps you could find an old haft there.